Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Johnson with it. Now Thompson defending. Stolen by Van Vliet. Green in the post. And it's hammered home by Green.
One of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two, there's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Green. Van Vliet outside. Over Young. Van Vliet misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Brooks comes with a double team. Here's Risacher. And he gets the bucket.
It's always good to see Risacher mixing it up down low.
Houston with the ball. It's a three-point game. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Green. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Now here's Şengün. Second chance shot. Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. From deep, Johnson. Okongwu controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Van Vliet outside. They need this. And it's good on the layup.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
And it's Green missing. The Hawks lead by 3. Pass to Daniels. Here's Risacher. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. And Houston has possession. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. And here are the Hawks now. Pass to Daniels. Here's Risacher. Brooks defending. Van Vliet on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 3. The Rockets with another miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Okongwu's got 7 points in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Rockets trail by 9. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Beautiful touch around the rim. Soft lay-in with the underhand finger roll.
There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Young. And that one drops for him.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Here's Risacher. Outside Johnson. Right side Young. Thompson with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Hawks on top, up by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Back to Holiday. He's off on the layup. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Holiday with the ball. Now Okongwu defending. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Pass to Adams. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Down low. Smith left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Eason can't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Pass to Smith. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
That one misses.
Jabari Smith.
And no luck that time either.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
And here's Young. Here's Risacher. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Risacher's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
On the wing, Whitmore. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And it's Atlanta's ball. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Left side Young. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Outside Eason. Pass to Van Vliet.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
From downtown. The rebound by Atlanta.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
A nice shot by Young.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Van Vliet left side. There's the three. The shot no good. The Hawks lead by 21. Outside Young. From outside the arc. Smith with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. To end the cold spell. Back to Van Vliet. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Over to the wing. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels. Counted.